We're live.
Howdy, y'all.
I'm just still getting set up here. That's how we like to do stuff, just last second. There we go.
Yeah, Spence is on.
Oh, really? Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Northwest Texas. Oh, let me
Here we are.
Here we are.
We should have slightly better, super awesome internet, so that's gonna make this nice. Y'all can see us and hear us, and we shouldn't get pipeline like we usually do with the old Verizon. We have T-Mobile home internet, and it's fabulous, and it's crazy cheap, and it's very awesome.
We'll explain.
And we had to get a.
Say what it is. Is that all it is?
That's
Yep,
all
that's
it
all
is,
it
y'all. T-Mobile home internet. Let me explain it to you. It's called T-Mobile home
Called
internet.
internet. Yeah,
And they're not sponsoring this video.
no.
Well, how would one
Sadly.
procure a T-Mobile home internet?
Call T-Mobile and say, I want your home internet.
You're like, here you go.
And then they
Or
give it to you.
go on a search engine that's not the Google's and type
Just
in
Google it.
T-Mobile home internet.
Google it.
Just Google it.
Yes. Very good. So we have exciting announcements today.
Extra, extra. Read all about it.
Super
Are
exciting.
you guys going to get in on this?
No.
Is Tom getting in on the live stream?
No. I don't know.
Super exciting.
They're over here.
announcements. So
See?
Yeah.
Over there.
Tom and James hanging out.
Tom and James.
Tom and James.
The Tom and James show.
Tom and James show. So, should we tell them what the announcements are right now?
It's
Let some people
very...
get on.
Yeah, we'll let some people get on. It's very exciting.
Yes.
It's about the droplets.
It's bigly news. Wow, so everybody must be like snowed in. I figured that
Snowed
a
in.
large volume of people would be affected by this weather.
Yeah, the roads around here are super good. They're not bad at all.
No, that's why we live in Texas.
So,
The roads aren't bad, but the Texas utilities people are not good.
Yeah, they're out there with their
you
salt
get-
shakers right now.
they're just
Yeah, if
not
you
used
get
to-
snow, it's really bad.
Oh, yeah.
We're not prepared for
Yeah.
snow.
No.
So we got a minor dusting of
Yeah, just a
snow.
dust.
It,
It
was
wasn't-
kind of like
it
a
wasn't-
heavy frost,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be up to like 38 today or something. Right? But we're freezing, so we're sitting here in front of the fireplace.
We're sitting in front of the fireplace getting warm.
And all of our animals fared well.
Yep.
Everything's doing well.
Only one duck died. But I think it was an older one.
This animal is still...
Nugget?
Craig!
She's not in the video.
Hey Craig, how are you making out? Craig has had the Rona a couple times now.
Oh, that stinks.
Wait.
Well, we've had the Rona. You know what that's all
You're a
about.
pain in the patootie.
Yeah, come here.
Look at her.
Come here.
We're trying to make a video,
Come
dog.
Come here, little dog.
She's all cold and
Oh, she's
nervous.
got brain problems, y'all.
She does have brain problems.
Hello there, FS boy. You are new to the live stream. Although we haven't done a live stream in a very long time, so.
So this
The
is
last time we did a live stream, I had short hair.
That's true.
That was a long time ago.
In the city, that might be a
in
lot
the
less.
summer.
Yeah.
So it's our
This is
8th
definitely-
year Texas
Yeah,
anniversary.
8th year in Texas.
8 years ago today,
Yeah.
we were.
Mark Edwards is on. Mark Edwards and Hannah's Living Hope.
Wait, what time is it in
So
What time is it in France, Scuba?
he's always gonna find out. So 8 years ago today
12
was
o'clock.
our day number 1 in
11.
Tejas.
Mr. Solus.
Dude,
One of the original OG supporters of the Texas Boys, Mr. Solus.
that is funny.
How in the world are you, sir?
Oh, that's awesome.
It's like a live family reunion
We-
on our 8th year anniversary.
And you got to be home today
Mm-hmm.
because you
Yes.
got
Snowed in.
I got snowed in. It's very dangerous. I didn't feel safe. And you know, the most important thing is to stay safe. Forget about freedom, just stay safe.
How do we think about sleeping dry?
Do you really want to know? Okay. I digress.
No.
Prep for Eternity Homestead. Oh,
There
I
you
love
go.
it. I love the name. That is fabulous. All right, so what are we talking about
Jay
here, y'all?
Thistle's on here too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, see, we got Jaggy Thistle. He's one of the. We got We got Mark Edwards,
Mhm.
Jaggy Thistle, and Mr. Solus. That's like 3 of the OGs of OG channel supporters here.
Oh yeah.
And we were going back in memory lane the other day and watching some old Texas boy videos.
Some Texas mom watched the man, that was like probably like one of the first 5 to 10
Yeah,
videos.
I went all the way down to the bottom of the channel, like the oldest videos that you can pull up, and
Yeah.
I was watching them, and they were so stinking cute. They were super cute. Of course, I think that because they're mine. So,
Yeah, of course.
yes. So the boys are so cute.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Which it's kind of funny because when we came down to Texas 8 years ago, it was a snowstorm, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, we came down in a snowstorm.
Yeah.
We got here, everything
Not like
was
this.
great,
It was
and
worse
then
than
within a week or two, we had a very
First week. Yeah.
thick ice storm. There was like 3 or 4 inches of ice.
Froze
on
the cars totally shut. Totally
Oh
shut.
yeah, for like 5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark wants to know how many videos have we done now? Way over 800.
Over 1,100 videos.
Over 1100s.
So are enough people on now that we can make
Oh, yeah.
a
Sure.
special
20
announcement?
There's like
There's
31
31
people on.
So
like
we
so
have
many.
been busy here adding to the shop, the farm shop, which is TheTexasBoys.com. It is the boys' secondary income. They manage it, run it, ship it all out, do all the things. So we've been really busy helping them build that up. We're in the process of, as they are building the shop, one of the big goals in building that shop is to get
Yep.
all of the tools and all that stuff
Yeah.
out of the garage here.
Which we were able to actually get the whole entire floor framed for it. And
I posted a picture
Oh, you
on
did?
Instagram.
oh sweet. Yeah.
Hey,
So
little boy.
we
Hey,
weren't
little
able
boy.
to film we filmed a lot of it, but then the last day it was raining on and off, so we weren't able to keep the cameras out for that, but we just finished up framing it, so nothing too super exciting or anything, but we will be filming when we cut up all of the deck boards for it. The deck boards are going to be 1 by 12s by 8 or 10 feet long, and our neighbor already donated 2 big gigantic logs for it, so
Oh, cool. Oh, yes, and it pushes to Facebook. Mark saw it on Facebook.
Oh,
And
really?
you've been also doing some work with your mill.
Oh,
making
yeah.
money with your mill. as
making
well.
money with the mill. Yep. So that's been super cool. The other thing that we did do is me and Buddy actually did we split about 1.5 cords, possibly 2 cords of wood by hand 2 days ago, and that was not all of the end cuts from the sawmill, but that was super neat. Got like black walnut and pine and oak, so we got that all split up, and then it rained like 3 or 4 inches on it, so it's gonna have to dry out.
So all the stuff from the garage is gonna go
Yep,
out
back
to
to
the
what we
new
were talking
shop.
about. Yeah.
Plus everything out there. It's just gonna be a lot
Yeah.
of space. It's a 20 by 40 shop, so they're gonna have a lot of room to put all of their things out there for all things woodworking and
Yeah.
tools and all that, which is gonna allow this space over
Yeah.
here, the garage space, to be totally finished out. They're gonna finish that out using their wood mill, and then it's gonna become the Texas Boys web store shop /
yeah.
office.
Slash.
Sit down
Yeah.
slash
Whatever. So
Yeah.
we're gonna line it with shelving, and we're gonna be able to put all the inventory in there, which will be great because it's been taking over my kitchen and the tiny house and all that.
Wow.
So speaking of inventory, guys, go over and check out the Texas Boys when you have a chance. TheTexasBoys.com when you have a chance, because we have added a few new things. We have honey candies now available over there in a few different flavors. So go check them out. They're really awesome. They come in these little jars. They're these little handcrafted honey candies. And then we also just added a jam shop. So we have 4 new jams in the jam shop that is available. I think it's apricot. Oh, I'm going to put myself on the spot. Apricot, almond, wild strawberry.
This is an awesome local vendor. So we're sourcing this in Texas, y'all.
Yes, we're really
Oh, really?
excited to
Sweet.
be doing this. So anyway, go check them out, and then I'm gonna
Actually,
remember the rest.
it's a Texas vendor circa France. She's from
Yeah.
France. She immigrated here. She lives in Houston. So we tip our hat to Mark Edwards.
That's right. I actually spoke on the phone with her this morning, and I was like, "Oh boy, I could really use you, Mark, to help."
She's got a very
She has a
thick
very,
French accent.
very strong
Oui, oui.
accent.
Poo,
But
poo.
She's been in Texas for a long time now. Anyway,
Do we have any marmalade? Jaggy Thistle's looking for marmalade.
I had to limit it to just 4 to get started, and I looked at what did they have? They had a
Seal.
tangerine, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds so good," but I was trying to limit it.
Mark,
so,
I'll send you her first name's Cecile, and it's definitely like a super.
yeah. So it
um,
was, yeah,
Oh, James.
fig.
What? What'd you say?
I said fig jam,
Raggy.
pear, vanilla
Hey,
jam.
hey, you can't. That's not a good
Hey,
tripod.
we're trying to do a thing here.
Fig, pear, vanilla, wild strawberry, and apricot, however you want to say it, sliced almond jams. And then, of course, we have the honey candies and all the different flavors, so it's going to be really cool. Also, we added laundry soap. We're mixing that ourselves here and making that up for you. So we have a lot of things going on over there.
Dates are tropical, so the dates are 9
Yeah.
/ zone 10. So maybe once we get the
Live stream, yeah.
greenhouse done, they've been fixated on doing the shop. We have too many projects, so we
Yeah.
haven't.
Yeah, what else are we doing? We're gonna be helping out some friends tomorrow.
No,
Well, or what
their,
are we doing?
their
What are
stuff
we doing?
got delayed,
Oh,
so
okay.
we're going to be doing that Monday or Tuesday.
Okay. All right.
Some folks relocated, and we're helping them unpack. And I just had a super awesome interview yesterday, about an hour-long interview with another really fabulous YouTuber. And I'm not going to release the details. Once it's posted, it should post this week. Probably by Wednesday or Thursday, I'll put it on the community tab.
Sweet.
And it was awesome. We had a great time.
Super cool.
And talking about all the cool stuff.
And you have some exciting news that's going to be coming out for young men or boys.
Yep.
It's going to be
Yeah,
coming
super
out on the website as well. So that is going to be something really cool to look forward to too.
Any
Anything?
That's
tips?
weird. It didn't come on here. Oh, there it goes.
There you go.
Any tips on proper pruning for a huge overgrown fig tree? I mean, you can put
Hack her down.
You can
Yeah.
hack her. You can put a beating on her, and she'll bounce right
Oh,
back.
yeah.
And the fig wood's good for barbecuing.
Yeah. Smoking
Yep.
or just plain burning.
Fig wood be good.
Oh yeah. And it's good for whittling too. Buddy does a lot of whittling with fig wood. It's very
Fig
soft.
wood. All right. Let's see.
How's the podcasting going? It's been going very well. We just released one on yesterday, Friday.
Oh, you released it?
Yep, we
Oh,
released
check
it.
it
It's
out.
a tool one, so it's very.
Huh? I
it's-
didn't. I'm supposed to get notified. I didn't get notified
Yeah.
on my podcatcher.
So, yeah, we actually we were actually able to with having faster internet, with having faster internet, we were actually able to use a new podcast editing app, which it makes it like literally, I would probably say 10 times faster to edit a hour-long podcast, and it automatically will take out all of the ums and everything. Yeah, everything. So you just type in whatever word you want it to take out of your podcast or video, and it will just immediately delete them.
Yeah.
And it just made it super awesome.
So does
And-
that do like the first edit and then you have to go back in and like fine tune it?
Well, yeah, of course you can't.
Let me
It's
see
not.
if I can find it. I'm sure I can find it.
I
here
think
real
it's
quick.
called Descript. That's
It's
what
the Dudecast podcast, and I
Yes.
should be able to find it on my. Hold on a second,
It was very nice because it takes all the audio and puts it onto a script, and then you just edit the script however you like it, and then it does it pretty flawlessly.
And the Dudecast is going to be going on to the
website, actually.
And
Yeah.
it's going to be available for young men.
Well, yeah, we're
boys.
going to be going from just a normal Dudecast to more of a
Specific.
very specific on just good skills for young men and even older men, but mainly just
It's going to be a subscription service.
yeah,
correct?
subscriptions.
Yes, because we got another really cool thing coming up in about
Yeah.
a month.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff in the works.
There's the old dude.
The one thing that we bummer thing that did happen yesterday was we went out to go start the green John Deere and she didn't start, so I guess that's we think it's the seal, the injector seal that our mechanic said the last time we had to drain all the lines and everything, bleed all the lines, and he said.
Do y'all have antifreeze in the tractor? We should.
We should, yeah.
But if you don't have antifreeze, that could
It
be
won't
bad.
start?
Well, if
It starts.
if she's frozen.
Oh, well, we
Yes.
have to check that too. But
So you're going to be
Yeah.
able to find their podcast moving forward. You're going to be able to find it on the website. It's
Yeah.
not there yet,
Not
but
yet, not yet.
that's what we're
Working
moving
on, yeah.
towards is having it in that type of format, and like the boys said, having it be really, really specifically geared to younger boys
Yeah,
and
younger
young
men.
men
Yeah.
who are looking for all types of skills, personal skills.
What's in the jar, Texas mom?
This is my
Hydration.
hydration water.
Hoaxiness.
it's called
He
snake
doesn't
oil.
believe in it. But
Snake
I
oil.
believe in it.
It's called snake oil.
It's called snake oil.
You just gotta believe, y'all. It's from
Sunwire.
Sunwire. And it's like, it's just like a
There's nothing to believe
coconut
in. It
sweet
just
deal.
sweetens your water a little bit and makes you
Yeah.
want to drink water.
Literally.
And it's crackhead expensive.
I don't drink
It's
it
not
at all.
Texas Dad approved. It's
I
not on
don't
the Dave
put a full
Ramsey
scoop in it.
Financial Peace
I save him
University
money
approved.
every time he turns around. I'm saving him so much
Is
money.
it a cold hot toddy?
Jackie, this is a cold hot toddy. Probably.
Probably.
I wish I had something warm here. Like a warm cup of coffee or tea.
Like some maple extract.
Oh, we have chocolate.
Maybe a warm maple
Guys,
extract.
don't forget. Don't forget. I know you're not going to go over there right now. Don't leave right now.
Don't
but
leave.
Don't leave right now.
Don't.
But
Come back.
we also have chocolate tea and cacao tea and all kinds of stuff over on the
Cacao.
website.
Sounds good.
We added 6 different teas.
So the next thing that we are going to be coming, well, it's just mainly for gear wise with the, sorry, my words are mixing. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be updating our audio gear for the YouTube channel. Lately, I don't know, people that have messed with audio, y'all probably can hear it in the videos, but it's like this weird wobble sound, and it gets annoying for
the
me.
mic.
And it's the microphone, and I tested it, and I made sure it wasn't the camera or anything. So that was the with the Deity double-sided mic. So hopefully that's not happening to anybody else that has it, because it's a really nice microphone.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it just is annoying when you go to move your camera in any way, even very slightly, it will just go.
Oh, they're all here, Mark. They're floating around.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
they're all over there.
Don't kick the hornet's nest, Mark.
Yeah, for real.
You think you want to see them.
So
Enjoy the peace, Mark.
yeah, we're going to be getting a
Peace and
double
tranquility.
Rode mic, so we're going to be getting a rappel mic, so then
Yes,
everybody,
yep.
it'll
I
just be
thought you
really
were
nice.
getting a DJI one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a DJI
Thing.
rappel mic.
A DJI lapel mic kit, and we're gonna get another. Well, we still have a
Lapel.
Rode mic. We still need a boom mic for our camera too.
Thank
Yes.
you, Lisa Clark, for the happy anniversary wishes for our Texas anniversary. And yes, our fireplace really, really helped so much
Yep.
with.
It help, the fireplace helps pay for Texas Mom's hydration edition.
Oh yeah, all day,
Mhm.
all day.
If we weren't able to heat with wood, she'd just be drinking plain water, y'all. And the horror of drinking plain water to hydrate your liver.
I've drunk plain water.
I drank and I'm
She
drunk.
drunk hot.
She might be
cold
drunk
water.
right now,
my
y'all.
whole life until
She drunk for her whole
until
life.
The Rona came, and then they said to prepare, you should have coconut water.
That's not coconut.
You're heavy on the nut and light on the cocoa.
I was like,
Okay.
I love coconut.
But
I love
Okay.
Coconut water is cheap. That's
I
not
know
cheap.
it's not a.
Oy
just-
vey.
JD Thistle said,
Everybody
"How's the
relax.
arms? How's the arm?
Oh yeah, how's the arm? Arm update. Goob, how's the shoulder?
Arm's still doing very, very well. It's doing good.
It's doing miraculous.
doing very, very good. So
Yeah.
He's been exercising.
exercising. Actually, exercising, as my great grandfather would say, exercising's for fat people, and training is.
He
for,
trains, y'all.
Yeah,
He
you train.
trains
You
every
don't. You don't exercise. You train.
He's training
So you train.
every day. He has goals.
Every other day, you let your body rest.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So he's
You let your body rest and you drink some artificial coconut water that's very expensive, and it builds molecules in your muscles
No.
to give you more definition
No.
to the striations
False.
of your trapezus and your lumboids.
False.
I got to give him something to talk about, y'all.
Okay. So I was just explaining the scientific.
Mom planned for videos this week. I don't plan. Amanda is the problem.
No.
I don't
Videos
plan.
just kind of happen.
They just kind of happen. Like whatever's going on during the week, I'm like, oh yeah, I should make a video of this.
Yeah. Pretty much just how it usually
Or
happens.
like we're making dinner. Oh, we should pick up the camera
Probably
and
should
video
film
this.
this.
Yeah. So that's kind of life unplanned. I have a name for a YouTube channel that's kind of funny.
Let's
I
hear
don't
it.
want to give it away because
Oh, okay.
then somebody might steal the name, and
that
it's a
wouldn't be
really
good.
great name.
We need a coconut. I agree. We do need a coconut.
Chopping
tree.
wood is good physical training. Oh yeah, I felt it for like a day and a half to 2 days.
They've been chopping wood, splitting wood.
Yeah.
Did you get hay out for the cows?
And they're
yesterday?
always
How did that
No.
work?
So our tractor's broken, so I think we're gonna have to go primitive and actually just roll the 1,200-pound bales out. Into
yeah,
the field.
dude, that's some good
Just-
physical
that's
activity.
training
There you
right
go.
there.
That's what I'm
Do you-
talking about.
Just get like 4 people on the bale. Just
Would you want a video?
And they
of
got Tom in
them
town.
rolling out.
I want a video of them rolling out the hay. I
all
wanna
by
see that.
hand.
But
Yes,
you're gonna
that'd
do
be-
it just with one arm.
that's
because
real
Oh, yeah,
training.
definitely.
That's real training.
Definitely with one arm.
Okay. We need a coconut tree. Yeah.
Everybody needs a coconut tree.
I need many zone 9 and 10 trees
Yeah.
that produce fruitages. Okay, so did we hit everything? you were
I
talking
think so. I mean, our videos just basically is just going to be like showing more meals. I think
Yeah.
everybody's kind of into the whole pantry thing still for the last couple years. You know, it's just where everybody's mind is at. The
Yeah.
boys actually went out today to the Big W store and
And our
they're-
local grocery store. too.
and what were they out of?
They were out of all their meats. They were out of all their milks. They were out of all of their fresh fruit, too. And then we went over to our. It's not really local. It's the same, almost the same size as the W store, and they were wiped out of all their fresh fruit. And I don't know about their milk. I don't think we went into their milk aisle, but yeah, they supposedly the trucks were didn't come in or whatever.
Which
so.
could be a local issue because of
Yeah,
the
it all depends.
storm and the ice.
Yeah.
Or it could just be a telltale sign of what's
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah, it all,
So-
yeah.
No, this was ice related.
You
You think it's
Yeah,
ice
this was
related?
weather related.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That'd be good.
That would be better if it was ice
A little more
related.
time would be good. So just more weekly pantry videos. Getting back to Amanda's comment, like just as I bring stuff in week to week, you guys know I've like budgeted out a certain amount every week for pantry. Sometimes that looks different from week to week. Like this past week, I was just doing like health supplements and vitamins. So next week will be more of a bulk food item that I bought to put in the pantry. But I just thought it would be fun to kind of share with you like what my item is of the week, or if it's more than one item that I got that week, I can share that with you for what's going in my pantry. And then of course meals, you know, just giving you guys more ideas of simple farm meals, you know, pantry meals that we eat. Basically all our meals are kind of like pantry meals. So that's pretty easy.
Cody wanted to know how many acres do we have? We have 5 at our homestead, 25 with where our cows and horses are, and then we have a legacy farm.
Yep.
That's 20 acres with a stream.
Yep. So we
And
got
we're working on it.
Yes.
Right now we just have bees there.
Yes.
Yeah, over there. Yeah.
And your friend Tom's been down for the past few weeks. He's staying a couple more weeks.
Yeah, a couple more weeks.
He is managing the bees and trying to keep up with all of that.
Yeah.
So you could probably be expecting some bee
videos and stuff like that.
inserted in there,
Yeah,
as well
Tom-
as your
yeah, go
building.
ahead. Oh yeah, definitely.
And
And
we'll-
then, oh sorry.
And then we'll, of course, when we finish out the shop, you're
Oh,
going
yeah.
to see that, the web store shop all finished out in his new office, and we'll bring you guys along for that. And then, you know, we just try to film whatever. Like, I mean, if we're homeschooling or if it's just day in the life, morning, pouring coffee, whatever.
Yeah.
They want to know about the TV, and the TV was gone. The littles were great with it. The
Yes.
TV's back.
Because of COVID.
It's
Because of COVID,
She
guys.
sounds like Sloppy Joe. Except you can understand what she's saying.
It
Like,
was the
because
it is
of the
truth.
COVID, the toilet paper is the doorknob, and the rusty razor that I
I'm
tripped
blaming
and I
it all
broke
on
my nose.
COVID.
We gotta
I'm
wrap it
blaming
around
it
your
all
neck.
on COVID. So yeah, we were very happy without TV for how long was it?
It was a long time.
It was a long time
It was
ago.
a long, wonderful time.
Yes. And the kids were really doing great, and no TV at all, guys. Like like not saying no TV, and then we popped in a movie or something. Like there was no TV. But then yeah, we all got sick, and I was like, everybody's sick, and it's cold out, and what? Just pull that TV back out and hang it up on the wall, and let's like put on something.
Shame, 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 Texas mom. Shame on you. Feel the shame and the reproach
I don't
of
really.
the virtual world.
So, you know, we're limiting it. Obviously, we always limit what they watch. They're not allowed to just watch
Oh, of
anything.
course, no, of
They're
course
not
not,
allowed to
no.
watch anything.
No
And
way.
it's not cable TV,
No.
guys. It's just picking and choosing videos from like YouTube or Amazon. It's super limited. They have like
Craig
less
said
than a handful of things that they.
Electricity and gas yesterday just went up 54%.
Yeah, I bought gas for my pickup truck yesterday, and it was
Wow.
303, and now it's like 319. And actually, at our local store, I was able to save 20 cents a gallon. Actually, so it was more like 280 something.
You should put it on there, and then more people will come on.
Oh, it's a
and talk
nugget.
about that.
It's a nugget. It's a nugget. What's a nugget?
All right.
Yeah. So
We haven't started any seeds yet. We've only
Nope.
started rooting stuff.
Yeah, we gotta start with sweet potatoes too.
guys, we got this cool new gadget. It's by Mastery House, and it's super cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The
That
frother, I
frother.
thought it was so cheesy and
Yeah.
retarded and very like, well, first off,
Another
it's
gadget.
not minimalistic at all.
No.
And
Yeah.
these folks wanted to send this to us. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Alright, whatever.
I mean, we'll try it. We get stuff sent to us all the time, and a lot of it's junk.
Yeah.
And like we got this very expensive stick vacuum thing, and it was junk. And
We broke it in within like
yeah, it's
2
terrible.
weeks.
And we're not gonna
No.
recommend any.
But no, this frother, I use it every day. So,
It's pretty
I mean,
cool.
It is pretty cool. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have another demo coming out, probably with a promo code for a discount.
yeah, exactly.
So, keep your eyes out on that. We're going to be demoing some really cool products. We have a really cool wallet that we're going to be
Oh, yeah.
It has got a solar panel and it's really neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
we've been testing it
So-
for about a week now. So
So we're
it's
gonna
been really cool.
That's going to be coming out.
Yeah.
There's another. Oh yeah, we were getting some other really cool stuff that
Yeah.
we're going to be demoing.
Yeah, Jay Thistle, you're welcome for the smoothie encouragement. You know what? I need encouragement too. Like, you know, I was kind of off the smoothie wagon for a while there, and then I just really got excited about it again here in January, and it's just a decision in your mind and just getting into a good routine again. And making yourself do it, you know, just, it's so easy. It's just such an easy, great way to get in all those fruits and vegetables and different things. And especially with the powders that they make today, it's just, I don't know, it's just great. It's a great way to pack in nutrition, really quick, easy, clean up. I mean, a whole lot less work than a meal. And I just love doing that for me and the kids every day. It's just been really great. I haven't had my smoothie yet today.
DFW.
I
I'm
make
in-
myself drink water too.
You know why I interrupt her, yo? Yeah, because she's going to talk to you about her coconut water, right? And just make me mad talking about coconut
Yeah,
water.
her cold hot
Expensive coconut water. It's not even real coconut water. Okay. So I'm going to interrupt her. Pardon the interruptions.
You may interrupt me now.
Thank you, dear. I'm in DFW. Ugh. We're looking to get out and buy some land. How far from DFW would you recommend? How much gas can you fit in your vehicle? How many miles can you drive?
As far away as
and
possible.
how
Yes.
many? Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
That's what our
You kinda,
recommendation.
okay. Here's what I recommend. So you take a map of Texas, and then
Go to
you
the outer
take
brim.
you take a big Sharpie, and you measure 90 miles out from DFW Center, and you draw a circle. You don't go anywhere near there. And then you go down to Austin, San Antonio.
Yep.
And
Do
you
the same
go
thing.
90 miles out, and you draw a circle, and you don't go in that circle. And then you go
Houston.
Houston.
to Houston, and you go 90 miles out, and you draw a circle, and you don't go anywhere near that.
That's
and anywhere outside of that is probably super
Okay.
awesome, and that's
Yeah.
what I would recommend that you go.
Yeah.
That's right.
So there you
Pretty
go.
fun.
There's your relocation.
That's right.
That's your map.
Also consider the zones. I mean, the more south you go, the more growing opportunities you're going to
Yep.
have for like citrus and all the other different really cool things. We had friends that really within a couple years they grew big papayas.
Oh yeah,
and,
it was super cool.
Banana trees, and I mean, they just had like.
Yeah.
Our greenhouse is not up yet, y'all. They're building the shop.
Sadly.
You can only do one project at a time. Well, 10 projects at a time.
Hallelujah Homesteader says at least 100 miles out of Houston.
Yeah.
I'll buy that.
Yeah.
I think I'm far enough out of Houston. How's that? There you go. That's how far away you want to be from Houston.
Video making oatmeal milk. We have a really cool. The oat milk is really easy. Any non-dairy milk is
Oh,
super
it's
easy
so
to
easy.
make. And we have the almond cow machine right now, and I highly recommend it. I really like the almond cow machine. It gets used at least once a day, often twice a day. In our house for like the last 3 years. The button is worn off of it, and the thing still goes and goes and goes.
Oh, yeah.
So, but we have a new machine coming.
Can I interrupt?
Go ahead.
Pardon the
Can
interruptions.
you imagine
We got
having
another
him
good
in
question.
your class?
Yeah, for real. Imagine.
I'm glad I don't
Hey,
have
y'all.
to homeschool Texas.
Oh, hold on a
Dad.
second. Oh, I get a chance to vent. Can I vent? Okay.
What did you say? Which one?
Okay. No, I'm gonna cover Tina Marie's question. It's excellent, but I need to vent and explain something to y'all. Okay. So yesterday, I went to an all-day safety training. Hey, y'all.
They're making,
Hey!
they're making milk.
Is that real noisy, y'all?
That's
Let me know
I
about
think
the sound.
yeah.
It's fine.
But so yesterday I went to I woke up at 4:00 a.m. and I had to be at this safety training at 6 o'clock in the morning. All right, and I went into safety training. Now this safety training is all OSHA, 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 government, federal, right? Okay, safety training all day. Had to know all this OSHA, 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 right? But guess what? I had to wear a stinking,
Diaper.
rotten face diaper all day that violated every OSHA code for standardized, oxygen and carbon monoxide. And there was four
there
of
droplets,
us.
though?
There was no droplets.
No?
There was four of us in this gigantic classroom, right? And we could all socially distance and do all the hoaxy balokesy nonsense junk. And the irony, satanic ritual abuse, or mass formation psychosis, whatever you want to call it. I mean, that is to sit there in a class with this OSHA certified safety trainer and him to tell you to keep putting your mask up when it literally
Seriously?
violates. Yeah, when it literally violates.
I told you to put your mask up.
Hey guys, because none of us
Whoa.
none of us were doing it, and we all had like our mask. And,
Whoa.
hey guys, you need to. And I'm like, oh, but of course he had to take his mask off, right, when he was teaching us all the OSHA stuff.
Oh, I see.
And I mean, and if that's not rules for me and not for thee, and just the psychosis and the retardiosis of the whole nonsense. Okay, so let's.
I'm trying to type on here, but I'm having a
Back
hard
to
time.
What are you doing, mother?
I was trying to laugh at Jay Thistle's comment about the milk machine sounded like a Hoover vacuum. But
Hoover.
So kind of does, but
Sounds like a Hoover.
okay. Tina Marie asks, how do y'all? I'm sorry, Tina Marie, you said you all, and I'm gonna
Y'all.
properly say it. Okay, how do y'all financially manage to have the acreage, a large family, and healthy living? Over here, we are a family of 5. I'm a stay-at-home mom, still struggling to find home and property to purchase. So
I don't know where she lives.
we don't know where you live. That could be part of the problem. Another thing is we got out of debt as fast as we could. And look, y'all, we're old.
Yeah.
We're old.
They're really
so
old.
that's how we do it.
Yeah.
You can't set unrealistic expectations of yourself. Although my man Spence here in the chat, I think they're debt free, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
And he ain't old.
No.
He's like young enough to be my son. Oh, you're in Nevada.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that might be part of your problem. But
we lived somewhere, a part of the country was very, very expensive.
yeah, we lived in a terrible part of the
to
communist
live.
part of the country, and
So
Kind
we
of like
fled.
California.
For
But it
us,
wasn't
we
California.
just had to get rid of everything and move and start over again and look for somewhere that's reasonable and has a reasonable cost of living that you can live comfortably on a, single income. And that's
And
one
we
thing.
lived relatively comfortable on a single income where we were. The powers that shouldn't be were attempting to steal all of that. So that was one of the reasons why we left. But
Yeah. But it was still expensive.
Oh,
Housing was expensive.
Oh, my.
Taxes were
They would
expensive.
tax you to death.
It was just crazy.
Yeah.
So look for a freedom loving
Yeah.
area part of the country.
Maybe one with their own militia, but
And I mean, my favorite states would still be Texas, Florida. I wouldn't live in Florida, but hey, Florida's got my respect.
oh yeah.
Of course, Idaho. Of course, Oklahoma.
she did.
Probably
Amazing.
Arkansas.
Somebody sent you the
Arkansas.
printout.
Arkansas's beautiful.
Arkansas's pretty.
You got the printout.
Super, super nice.
But yeah, that's my.
Mark wanted to know if we ever got our vacation money back, and I am very happy to say that thanks to Airbnb and
Yup.
not turnkey rentals, we got 80% of our money back. We got, and they covered the hotel.
Not a motel.
The hotel. Look at this fly. It's only like 20 degrees, and there's a fly flying around here.
Yeah.
He likes the fireplace
So
too.
that's part one, Tina, is move somewhere where the cost of living is well below your means, and then you can actually make that a goal. And then, of course, get out of debt. That's probably the biggest secret, is that might mean totally downsizing, selling everything, living in a camper, living in an RV, renting somewhere, just really living below your means, and then looking at everything, and we did this years before we moved, and continue to still do it, is just inventorying everything and literally challenging myself. Like, if I couldn't go to the grocery store, like if there was no more grocery store, what would I buy or what would I need? And you probably wouldn't need like a toaster strudel. You know what I mean?
You probably
Or-
would need a frother,
You probably wouldn't need a frother.
Coconut water.
and you
you
definitely
probably-
would need coconut.
You definitely would
Cold,
not
hot
need
toddy.
You
coconut water.
wouldn't need fake
But
coconut water.
when you're gonna be 44 years old, then you buy yourself coconut water.
The wheels are
If
falling
you-
off, y'all.
If you can afford it.
If I can afford it.
If
Yeah.
he can afford it. He can afford it.
Spence says, get out of debt and stay out of debt. Great
Yes.
advice
Yes.
from the youth.
Yep. And
Scott, ETR's in the house.
we just did drastic things to just eat super duper simply.
Oh, yeah.
Like eat whole foods, but eat as simple as possible. Like where we were from in the Northeast, we could not afford grass-fed
Oh my.
meats. You couldn't.
Or grass-fed like milk and dairy.
No,
products
and that was
stuff,
forever ago. I mean,
It was
that
really
was
hard to get. Too.
that was back when Matt was a baby that we decided to really start eating healthy
Eating
and that kind of stuff.
broccoli.
And we just couldn't afford it. So we were like, okay, there were people at our church that could and did fill up their freezer like once or twice a year with grass-fed meats. But we didn't, and we were like, well, we can't afford to do that. So we're just gonna like eat beans and rice, and we're just gonna go
Yep.
plant-based because that's gonna make
Yeah.
sense. And when we moved to Texas, we were still eating like that.
for like a year.
And I thought it was kind of funny because I was like, here, the Lord moved us to beef country,
Yeah.
and we're still
Land of
eating
the
like,
beans
all
and rice and beans.
plant-based stuff.
Yep.
But it didn't take long, and we could, obviously you can afford things down here because we're surrounded by cows. So,
They're trying to make it so that nobody can afford anything.
yes.
And that you'll own nothing and you'll be happy.
Yep.
And really, the other thing is just the Lord has blessed us with
Amen.
Yep.
more than we could have imagined. We're content and we're happy. We were content and happy in our rental
Oh,
house.
yeah. Beyond.
We were
Yeah.
totally
8 years ago.
content and happy
Oh.
in our rental
This
house.
morning.
Yep.
Total peace and
Yeah.
contentment. And I think when you surrender everything to the Lord and you're content with very, very, very little,
Yeah.
He blesses you, you
Mhm.
know? And
Yeah.
and that's just a surrender that has to happen. And I mean, I'm talking, guys, we had $100 a week grocery budget when we
Mhm.
moved here.
Yeah.
Yep.
And my husband would do the grocery shopping every week.
And now we have $100 a week coconut water budget. For coconut water.
That's not true. It's not.
Maybe that's a very slight
That's not-
exaggeration.
it's-
Not very
Yes.
much slight.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah.
I'm glad I drank the coconut water here.
I'm glad
on
it's
the show.
gone.
Is it like drinking
I
Kool-Aid?
hope
Gone.
there's.
Is
I'm
it
sure
like-
there's a pantry full shelf full of the coconut water.
There's not.
But that would have been fun back in the day to do a Texas Dad $100 a week grocery haul.
Yeah.
I should make him do that. A Texas Dad $100 a week grocery
Yeah,
haul
I think
series.
I think the price of food has went up since
Yeah,
years ago.
a little bit.
Just a little
Just
bit.
a little bit.
And we only had three little ones
yeah.
then, not
Yeah.
6. So it was slightly different. But it was slightly different, but it wasn't. I mean, we lived on our preps. We lived on rice, beans, rice. I had like a little
Oh, yeah.
notebook of like, I got real creative, guys, with beans and rice. And and if we couldn't afford eggs that week, we didn't have it. And
Yeah.
if we couldn't afford milk that week, we didn't have it.
Yeah.
There was it was super bare bones. But thankfully, we brought all of our canned goods down with us. I had a lot of store-bought canned goods. And we lived on that. We would make that pineapple. Remember that pineapple like baked thing?
Mm-hmm.
It was like a souffle.
yummy.
It was like a pineapple souffle because I had a lot of canned pineapple, and then I could add flour and stuff
was
to it.
yummy.
and- yeah.
We was po, y'all.
Oh, sorry.
We was po
I was trying
like
to see what everybody's saying.
Oh, sorry.
Prep for eternity said everyone said more land means more work. I said more land means more food. And the reality is like you really only need like 2 to 3 acres. 2 to 3 acres max.
Yeah, we have
For a family.
We have 400 fruit trees on 2 acres,
Mm-hmm.
and that's on the 5-acre property here. And on the same 2 acres, we have over 100 birds on here, and we could easily fit another probably 50 to 100 more birds on this 2 little acre section that we are just homesteading. The rest of the 3 acres is wooded with planted pine, and it has our sawmill on it, and soon to be the workshop.
You can do a lot.
Oh, a lot.
On 2 acres.
Yes, yeah, you can generate a lot of food
Yes.
on 2 acres.
And you can always rent pasture somewhere else.
Oh, yeah.
You can
Leasing
lease
is- yeah.
pasture somewhere else and put some cows out there.
A lot of times you can lease property if you're just leasing raw land for incredibly inexpensive.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and it means more to take care of. Yes, absolutely. We would not, and I say it all the time, I've always said it, we would not be able to do what we do here without our 3 oldest boys. and they've taken ownership of the homestead since we moved here. It's their homestead. We're just living on it. And,
Yeah, if you want to see what happens when you neglect a homestead, you need to go to Legacy Farm and see what happens.
Yeah.
Woo!
That's
She's
Especially-
overgrown, y'all.
40 years of
especially
neglect.
when you're in the phases of having little ones, having babies.
Silly Wabbit finally made it. I'm like,
Finally.
where
I know.
is Silly Wabbit?
27th. Nice.
So,
That's pretty funny. All right. It's a lot of hard work for sure. I agree. Yes, you can grow a lot in a small place. You can get cows somewhere else, you know.
Yep.
oh yeah.
And
Greg Judy kept leasing land and running cows until he could buy a whole lot of land.
Yeah, a whole
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Action is the key. Just do it. Do something.
yes, this is we've given them full ownership of the homestead since we moved here. It's theirs to do whatever they want with it, and they do. They do whatever they want.
They help manage and get it all done. And we need to fix our tractor,
Yeah.
Scott.
Again.
Don't know what's. I think it's the seals or something.
Yeah, it's a valve. It's a cylinder. No, it's injector valve seal. So that's going to be fun and exciting to replace,
Mhm.
according to our tractor mechanic. So
Yeah.
We got a good tractor mechanic.
we do. Oh yeah, super cool guy.
Yes.
He's like the only tractor mechanic for all of our neighbors around here use him. It's just
Yeah,
quite
he's the
funny.
go-to tractor mechanic.
Yeah. You're right, East Texas ranchers. Start small, simplify,
Yeah.
simplify.
Yeah, and that's what we did too. Like we raised several different types of critters, and then if it was just making our lives miserable and we hated it, it was like, why are
We
we
got
doing
rid of
this?
them.
We
Right.
just got rid of them.
Or
Right.
butchered them or
And
whatever.
butchered
we're
'em or ate
really
'em.
happy right now. Just
Oh,
with
yeah.
the birds,
Birds.
just having birds here. That's it. And the honeybees.
Yeah, honeybees.
And then over at the ranch we have the
The
cows.
horses and cows.
And that's it. And that's plenty. Like that's more than enough.
Plenty,
And the birds are easy to feed and water,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
it. And that provides meat and eggs. And then of course the cows will provide beef eventually.
Which I think there's definitely 3 of them that are very, very, very pregnant, and one of them looks like she's gonna give birth any day now. So hopefully that.
exciting.
Yeah, super exciting.
So you had a goal to build your herd up to like 10, right?
Yeah, 10 or 12 over there.
Right now we have 8.
We right now, yeah, we have
We have 2 steers.
Yeah, we have 2 steers that we're going to be butchering. So, and that was another thing that we learned actually last year in 2021 was to go and castrate steers the cowboy way. Actually, you rope them, get a couple guys on them, flip them over. Very exciting. Yep. There was no like running into a chute and pinching them down. No, it was the fun way of doing it.
All right, let's see.
From Germany.
Angie says, Texas Mom, you're the best, inspiring mothers in the trenches of Wisconsin. Wow, we will pray for you up there in Wisconsin. It's wicked cold. I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong coast.
Yeah.
It's, what do they say in Wisconsin? Yeah, you betcha, don't you know? And all that stuff. Tom, what do they say in Wisconsin? Do you know Wisconsinese?
No, I don't.
Wisconsinese.
I'm Indian. And
I know.
He's from Indiana.
I know they're-
I have people that I know people that are Minnesota nice, but I'm not real up on my Wisconsinese.
Some of the
Mr. Soul
people
said, keep it
that
simple.
Talking about cheese all
Silky.
the time, I think. I mean, you know.
Cheese kids.
Yeah. They're all about cheese.
You have some yummy cheese kids, don't you know?
Yep, so yeah, the little ones grow up really, really quick,
Keep it simple, silky, Mr. Soulless.
and they end up being a tremendous, tremendous blessing. If at all possible, homeschooling them. If not possible, homeschooling them.
Yeah, for real. We
If it's impossible,
homeschool them anyway. Please
Find
don't.
ways, guys. When we were up north, we knew families that
Oh.
mom and dad both worked, and they still homeschooled their children in the evenings. They found other homeschool parents that would watch them during the day. yeah, even if you're single, a single mom, you could find a homeschool mom that would probably have some mercy on you and watch your children for the day so you could do their homeschooling at night. Or, there's this thing called the computer.
Yeah,
And
there's a
you can sit them down. The whole nation was homeschooled last year.
yeah, and we just had there's somebody on Instagram that's part of the East Texas co-op, and they had a little cottage on this new property they bought, and they're turning it into like a one-room schoolhouse, and other people that want to homeschool can like send their kids there and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, there's lots of things.
There's lots of options today. You got lots of options, but if you send them to a government school, don't be surprised when they come out like a like a government dum-dum.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's not very meek and mild.
See you, Craig.
Quiet spirit, but that's just the truth, guys. The reason that our boys are the way that they are is because they're home every day.
And we didn't go to the propaganda camps and
Didn't get government programs.
That's why we aren't dyeing our hair blue and purple and pink and stuff like that.
That's why they look like men.
Yeah.
Instead of its and what's. Jesus loving homesteader. Who's on here? Chris Ovard. Chris, do you have any pearls of wisdom to bestow upon us? Chris is a fellow Texan. He took in 3 children from a single mom. Wow, we help her with hers. One of those moms who get it. Homeschooling is awesome. Wow.
That's great. That's awesome. Yeah, there's always ways to make it happen. And,
Hey, Catherine. That's one of my fruit tree peoples up in Michigan.
and there's lots of online homeschool options that if sitting down and homeschooling one-on-one is not your gig, you can do online homeschool.
Oh,
There's
it's easy.
lots.
What's your opinion on private Christian school, Texas Mom? I'll give you my opinion.
Give you my
Lots
opinion.
of things happen when you lend your children.
It's a terrible idea to farm your children to
It's
anyone.
like public school, but they just kind of they sprinkle Jesus and God over it.
Well, not only that, the majority of private Christian schools, all the kids that get kicked out of public schools, that bad.
That's where they go.
That's where they go because they're going to get reformed. And I will pay any dollar amount for somebody to take care of my hellion. That's what happens. So that's what private Christian schools are.
There's just lots of not good things that go on in
Oh,
public
my
and
word.
private schools. So I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
Plus, it's really expensive.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Really, really expensive.
You want to save some money. Do that.
You can homeschool for practically free today. Multi-family homeschooling every week is another family.
Oh, yeah, there's
Sounds-
lots of, there's lots of people that.
there's all different things. I'm not really like a homeschool co-op kind of person.
No, we're not co-op people.
We're just not. I honestly couldn't commit to a schedule if I had to.
Exactly. We're too free-spirited and we're
You're
too
like,
anti-planners.
What are you videoing
to,
this week? I have no idea.
I have no idea.
What are you doing for homeschool this week? The kids know. They
Well,
have their
yeah.
stuff.
We're
And
not
they
doing
don't,
nothing.
they're not
But-
as disciplined as they should be.
The good and the beautiful curriculum has been amazing,
incredible.
guys. That
Yeah,
has
we've been
been
really liking it.
literally my dream come true for homeschool because it's a lot to juggle between the farm and the ranch and the big kids and all of their pursuits and the website and the YouTube and everything, and then plus put in laundry, housekeeping, meals. It's a
Building
lot.
projects.
It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot.
Yeah,
So
it's a lot.
the good and the beautiful thing has been
Plus-
awesome to just open the books and know exactly where we're at. And we needed a little cookie cutter in our life to help us.
We needed structure.
And teaching textbooks, too, for math.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, which has been super awesome.
And TTRS.
Yes.
Touch, type, read, and spell.
It's
It's
good
worth
for typing.
every penny.
Oh.
And it's a literacy program. Also, it's great for if you have any kids with any type of learning challenges, but it's also just a great typing program and spelling program. And it's interactive, it's auditory, it's all the different learning styles incorporated. So So yeah.
Jesus Loving Homestead, they love teaching textbooks.
Sweet.
Teaching textbooks is the best.
Oh, it's the bomb.
The
It's-
Teaching Textbooks has been working on a new product, and they still haven't released it.
I know,
So
and we can't say
that
it.
would be, yeah, so I can't.
And he's been in it since third grade.
Third grade.
Yeah.
And now you're in algebra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Been in algebra, but yeah,
I'm
it's
glad
been.
I'm not teaching algebra, guys.
Yeah, it's definitely. I like it because I'm a visual learner. I'm not one that can just like read and then just like go and try to solve the problems. I need to see them, so it's very nice.
I don't think that the boys are going to finish homeschooling. We're forever learners kind of a deal. So they'll just continue to learn and grow and accumulate. You know, that whole idea of like graduating, especially with the whole Saturn thing, and you put the square on your head and you wear the black gown. That is super like Kabbalah, Satan worship.
Yeah,
and all that
that's
stuff.
like
But,
a little shady.
It's kind of funny how they, you know, they, them, those, and they do all that stuff. But yeah, they will never graduate. They will continue. They will be forever learners.
Yeah.
That's why I went to college for 7 years. I'm like,
College.
I think I'm just going to stay here forever and pay these dopes money. And maybe someday I'll know what I want to do when I grow up.
Yeah.
And then you met me.
And then I met
Yeah.
Texas mom, and she said, "You're a loser, and you're a slob, and you need to get your act together, you loser."
She actually said you're an average guy. Actually.
She said, "He's an average Joe." And she didn't like my car.
No, she actually never went into
She
his car.
hated my car.
His car was awesome. Sounds like it.
Professional homestead.
Yeah, exactly. They are definitely professional homestead students.
They'll probably get married before they graduate.
Me and
homeschool.
Texas mom are professional homestead students too.
Yes, too, for real. Yeah. I mean, they have the freedom to go to whatever levels that they want to go to and pursue.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to stop after algebra, that's cool with me. If you want to go on to like trigonometry or beyond, that's cool with me.
Yeah, exactly.
too.
Our metrics are not the public propaganda
Yeah.
propaganda camps metrics,
Yeah.
because we do not want to try to compete with them. Because Catherine said, I went to private Christian school from 7th to 12th, and you're 100% correct about it, at least in my experience, but it did have a good history class, so that's good. One
That's
redeeming
good.
quality. Lots of kids were kicked out of high school, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, generally speaking, not good things always happen when you put a bunch of kids together with not very many adults, you know, and that's in any situation. That can be in a church building, that can be anywhere. Just generally, if you ask around and talk around to people, and kids are way less innocent today
Oh
than
my.
they were back when we were growing up, but even
And it
back
was
when we were
scary
growing
and terrible
up,
then, yeah.
you know, not good things happen. You
Not
need to
good
have
things.
eyeballs on your kids. I mean,
Al said, parents today seem to me to be afraid to parent. And I would say that parents today seem to be afraid to adult.
Yeah.
I think the biggest problem is we have this next gen, these last 2 or 3 gens, and they refuse to grow up. They want to put on the VR goggles and metaverse out and play like Star Wars, saber fighting, crackhead nonsense, you know, and everything's a joke and he, ha, ha, ha.
And
hoo,
it's
hoo,
not.
hoo.
It's reality.
Yeah, and, you know, do nothing and goof around, you know, go to the movie theater, get your programming.
Yeah.
and you know, it just involves a lot of time and love
Yeah.
and attention to build and
Sacrifice.
care for our relationships
Yeah.
with our family members, you know.
And you sacrifice your personal time, you sacrifice your wealth,
Yep.
and you invest in the next generation.
I tell the boys, you know, the verse in the Bible says that I will spend and be spent for you. I
Yeah.
think, was that Paul?
Yeah, and you know, we talk to parents all the time. Like, I implicitly trust my children, and I'm like, I don't, because I don't trust myself.
I don't trust myself.
And I'm not an idiot or a retard to like implicitly trust. You know, God gave me children, and when He did that, He gave them a father and a mother.
Yep.
And it's our responsibility to nurture them, train them, shelter them, protect them, keep them, not to throw them to the wolves or think that they're like super uber mature and, have it all figured out by the age of 14. And yeah, just a bunch of, there's a lot of absentee fathers out there and a lot of absentee parents, and it's really sad.
Yeah.
It's a very sad state of affairs. And, there's daughters out there that are, looking for a father figure, and that's where all the problems start.
Yeah, homesteading is the best fix for immaturity.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
for real.
they have to grow up really quickly, and and they learn it by working together, and we're all in it together. We do it all together. There's how many years, and still, or am I out there with you? But I'm talking about the early years when you were
Oh,
little,
yeah.
and I'm like, no, we're doing this.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
digging this swale. We're putting up this hoop house.
Yeah.
I know it's hot, but we're all doing it.
Doing it together,
You know?
team.
And
Teamwork
no,
makes
you
dream work.
can't walk away. And it
Yep.
doesn't work like that.
Discipline.
And it's just,
You lay the groundwork so then when mom and dad are 80 years old, we can take over.
and
Or right now.
rules minus relationship will always equal rebellion. So as much rules as you have, you also have to have that time poured into the relationship. and
Quantity
building
time.
it.
Yep, quantity time. You can't,
Quantity, what does it say? Quantity time over quality time?
Yes, yeah. There's no such thing as quality time. It's quantity time. You have to invest the hours
Yeah.
and the days and the weeks and the
Starting
years.
to go off grid. That is a big goal, and
It's a goal.
it's a goal.
It's a big,
Yeah.
expensive, hairy, expensive goal.
Yes.
And we still plan on doing it.
Yes.
And I'm getting more of the knowledge and the wisdom. And I have very good
Wisdom.
men.
But we don't have the money yet.
We don't have the money yet.
to
And
do that.
I think we just got the certification today, as a matter of fact. But we're not quite there financially to bite the bullet.
Yeah.
But we'll get there.
We'll see what the Lord has.
There's another cost-effective product that we were talking about Tesla roof, Tesla
Yep.
Soul Roofing, but GAF has come out with a product that's definitely a cost-effective option. I don't know how efficient it is, and it would incorporate with the Tesla Powerwall, so it'd still be the same idea, the same concept. I'm getting the pricing on it, so it's a really good chance that we will, regardless, be getting there. Hopefully, maybe, kind of, sort of.
Yeah. So we're in the process of finding out more information about the Tesla roofing.
I can tell you the pricing on the Tesla roof.
We know the price.
Yeah,
we
it's,
know that.
It's and I'll tell you this too. I couldn't do a Tesla roof if I had to pay retail. I definitely couldn't do it. We're getting certified to install and do all that stuff. So that's the only reason I would do it, is because I'm going to do it wholesale. But I definitely couldn't do it retail. Retail, a Tesla roof is going to cost you between $2,400 and $2,800 a square, which is a 10 by 10, and that's with your
Foot.
Powerwall. You're paying like $1.50 a watt, and then you're paying like, and that's wholesale. Yeah, so you're paying maybe $2.50 a watt, and then you're going to pay another. You're going to pay $2,400 to $28 a square, which if you divide that by 100, that's I said it wrong last time. It's $24 to $28 a square foot of roofing material.
Okay, wait, I got it. I'm gonna read it. You wait. Johnny here. Always wonder how your kids will be able to meet and date outsiders when they become interested in dating. Johnny, I'm just gonna put them on Craigslist or Let
Yeah.
Go. I'm gonna put an
Yeah.
ad
Tell
out there,
'em.
and
That won't
I
end up
think I'll be able to get rid of them that way. But go ahead, Matt. Why don't you answer that?
Why don't you answer that, Matt?
Yeah, if I was gonna say that, I'm definitely not going to be dating. Definitely, I don't like that. Courting, yes, but I'm definitely gonna get all my ducks in a row before doing that. So get a house built, have loads.
Wait a minute, Matt. You talk like someone that has been taught reason, ration,
That's
and
just-
logic. That's
yeah.
bizarre.
Yeah,
Where did you get this silly notion about being prepared for life? I mean,
Oh.
what if you just allowed your life to be controlled by your feels in your belly, and I got a tickle in my tummy, and I feel ushy gushy for my baby wavy oogie googie. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah, no.
So what do you, go ahead.
Yeah, just,
Before your father rudely interrupted you.
Yeah, mainly just gonna get a house built, save up quite a bit, get all my ducks in a row before ever even considering doing any of that, because it's very financially demanding, 100% with all that.
So you would have to be able to financially support a
Oh
life.
yeah.
Wow, fascinating.
Because it would be very hard on your relationship if you didn't have a very well-paying job.
If you couldn't
How
flirt,
could you know that? You've never had a relationship. That's bizarre.
No, but I've seen what y'all been through and everything, so it's just kind of easy to.
Wow, so you're learning from somebody else's experience. That's so weird.
Yeah, it's kind of how
Who does that?
whole thing works. Yeah.
So you don't think you'll just go and like just get a big mortgage and debt and just
Why wouldn't you just? What you should do is you should go get some menial job, like just picking up trash,
Yeah.
and you should start dating girls
For
and
like
you know
a decade.
Yeah, for fun. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you do that?
Doesn't sound like a train wreck and a half at all.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
house at 18
I know.
go straight into debt without having a financial struggle.
Yeah.
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 No,
Yeah.
we're gonna.
Welcome to America, 2022.
Yeah. No, we're trying to set them up that they have better,
Yeah.
Trying.
a better situation. And hey, it's hard getting started, guys.
Man, and they,
It's
them,
hard.
and those, and the rest of them that are trying to trash this joint.
It's hard getting started. You guys know those first
Yeah.
years married.
Bretton Woods, can you imagine if they never destroyed the gold standard, the buying power, and the ability to support a 40-person family on one income? If we still had a gold standard, still had the buying power that we had, it's incredible. But they've been systematically destroying the Western nuclear family or the biblical family since, critical theory and, the Frankfurt School, socialist, communism, fascism, all that stuff.
Yeah. So that's their, that is their goals. Well, that's your goal.
Yeah.
I think it's the rest of the boys' goals.
Yeah.
I
I've
don't
talked
know
to
if
them.
they're
Yeah.
quite-
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
They all want to think we're gonna start. We're gonna build my house first, and then we'll just kind of go down the line. So, and I think we almost have all of our spots picked out for our houses on the other properties and things like that.
Yeah.
Almost, not to a T,
planning
but
ahead, planning ahead, having goals and dreams and working towards it, right?
yeah.
James already has his truck and he's modding it out. It's not all about like just being all strict and having all this stuff and not being able to do nothing.
No,
you know
he's
what I
having
mean?
fun
You
fixing
do the
up
fun
his truck.
stuff and the cool stuff.
Yeah, he
too.
put a big old he put a Raptor grill on it. We're gonna have to show
Yeah.
James's
James
truck.
like-
James's truck
They
is
got,
pretty
like,
sweet.
fancy seat covers.
They got
and-
the Let's Go Brandon edition.
Yeah, we got
of
the
the
yeah,
of the
put that
Ford
on.
truck. You didn't even know that
Nice.
existed, did you?
Actually, if you type that in on Amazon, it doesn't pop up. But then if you just search it on there, all that beautiful stuff will come up.
So, yep. So that's just, preparing, giving them that vision, helping them with that vision, and just helping them work towards whatever thing it is, that they're passionate about. And what they're passionate about today might not be what they end up doing.
Of course, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just however the Lord leads and opens doors. We don't know.
Yeah, and we're weirdos, and my whole thing has always been embrace the weird.
Oh yeah.
Embrace the fact that you're the stinking weirdo. And the other thing is like there's all these people that say they want to do that and they say they want to be the weirdo and they don't.
No.
And look, if you don't want to be the weirdo, don't be
fine.
the weirdo, but don't be a fake either.
Yeah.
Don't be some crazy fake, and play dress up and all that stuff. Just be who you are and figure it out and change along the way. But do it or don't do it. But don't be a fake, be the weirdo, embrace the weird. Observe the masses and do the opposite.
Yep. We're okay with it.
I love it. I love being the weirdo.
Yeah, we're totally okay with it. We are just as content and at peace and happy today as we were 8 years ago when we got here. And if the Lord takes it all away tomorrow, we will be content and at
He
peace.
is worthy.
Oh yeah, all
And
day.
it's all good, guys.
He is worthy.
It's all good. We can't explain how the Lord blessed us and did what He's done in the last 8 years.
Yeah. Well, you can't explain it. You know, that's what, well, how do you do it? I have no idea how you do it. None of the numbers add up. None of the numbers make sense.
Nope.
I can't tell you how to do
Right?
it.
I don't know. Our neighbor showed up and said he had a friend that has some land up the street for sale. Do you want to go look at it?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, well, actually, I wanted to buy land off of my neighbor.
Mhm.
I said, hey, what do you think about, oh, no, I got a guy, I know a guy. So he takes us over to this beautiful manicured property.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
and
crazy.
then I'm like,
It's crazy how
hey, neighbor, I've never done this before. I mean, what do I don't want to insult anybody. Like,
Yeah.
what do I offer this guy?
Right.
And he says, you offer him this amount. And I'm like, really? Wow. Like, that's crazy cheap. And I think that's a crazy number, but it's an awesome number and I can make it work. And then I meet with the guy and he was like, well, I guess your neighbor has already talked to you about the price and it's X, right? And I was like, wow, yes, he did. Okay, sure. Yeah, let's do this, little brother.
That's hilarious. I was just about to say that Embrace the Weirdo t-shirt should be a thing.
Yes.
That'd be hilarious. That'd be
Definitely.
awesome. I would totally
We are
wear it.
going to
Embrace
do
the
an
weirdo.
embrace the weird. Embrace the weirdo.
That's awesome.
Be a Texas. Be a native. Be a Texas.
it's all God. Yes, He is
Yeah.
awesome. God is worthy no matter what, guys. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know why we live in America. I don't know why and how He got us here to Texas. I mean,
I
it
hate
was
what they're
just-
doing to America, but
Yeah.
I am so incredibly thankful that I'm here and not anywhere else. Let me tell you.
I mean, we have our friends that are going back to Uganda, and we just have so much here to be thankful for.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
And they are so incredibly thankful for
Oh.
all of their blessings
Yeah.
in Uganda. So it doesn't matter your location and your situation. It's your mindset.
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah.
But if your location and situation is bad, you can make a goal to move.
Yeah. I know.
You can still walk to freedom, y'all. They haven't taken that from us yet.
Yes.
You
Not
can
yet.
still walk to freedom. Do it.
Do it
And look,
before-
they're hitting us from every side, and I'm not saying it's a panacea, and I'm not saying it's not going to change, but do something for Pete's sake. Stinking, get off of your butt
Yep.
and do something.
something.
Don't just keep planning about it.
No.
Don't just keep talking about it.
Just gotta do
it. You got to do it.
Yeah. Yep. Sometimes you got to stop planning and just do it
Stop
too. Just
procrastinating.
walk. You got to step out on faith and obey immediately and just go and do it. And that's what you were like. We're leaving in 30 days. We're leaving.
30 days.
We got 30 days.
And I put
Start
an
packing.
8x12 blue masking tape box in one of the living rooms, and I said, whatever doesn't fit in the box stays.
Stays
and all
here.
this new crap stayed.
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah, and that was it.
I filled in the spot in the living room in the little box, and I pulled stuff out and I put stuff back and I
Yep.
prioritized what was going, and that was it. And
Most
we
of
were,
the stuff was prepper food.
It was food.
Food.
It was like
One mattress.
3. No, I'm
Or,
sorry.
no.
2 mattresses.
Yeah, 2.
Food.
Washing machine.
No.
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 It was 2 mattresses, no box
Yeah,
springs,
no
no bed
washing machine.
frames. It was 2 mattresses and food and a few toys,
Yeah.
and that was it.
Yeah. We put the pillows in the car with the blanket with.
And you want to hear something funny?
Blankets,
A
what?
Christmas tree that I couldn't
Oh,
live
dear.
without.
The Christmas tree. Oh, Tannenbaum. Oh, Tannenbaum.
We were packing the trailer, and the last
What
thing
the
I said, wait, this has to fit. This has to fit. And he like jammed this artificial Christmas tree in there.
Smashed it and crushed it.
It was that's funny. God has a sense of humor, guys. He really does. He really
Yep.
does. That was one of my
The one thing.
essentials back before the word essential was.
Yeah, I mean, come on, y'all.
That was my essential.
I didn't even have a box spring. It had the Christmas
Oh, we had to have
tree.
the Christmas tree. We didn't have any furniture.
See you, Spence.
Yes, we're called to be set apart and peculiar. people.
Peculiar.
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah.
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 You're not gonna fit in. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, not really.
You're not gonna fit into the pop culture.
Pop.
You're not gonna fit in with the P Diddy and
But you're gonna have peace
Yep.
in your life.
hallelujah.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have peace, you know?
You're not gonna be blown about by every wind of pop culture.
You're gonna miss out on all of,
You're not gonna get to wear yoga pants.
you're gonna miss out on all of that stuff.
Bummer.
And all that
Bummer, dude.
heartache.
Texas mom, do you miss not being able to wear yoga pants?
No.
I mean, why don't you just want to wear yoga pants? And
Why don't you just
show
want
everybody your
You wouldn't want to
Cutie
see
patootie.
Texas mom in yoga pants.
huh?
There's only one person who wants to see Texas
Here,
mom in
okay.
yoga
Here's
pants.
my question: why does anybody think that anybody wants everybody
that's the only man
to
on
see
earth.
them in yoga pants, y'all? I don't want to see anybody but my wife in yoga pants. I'm just saying.
But it's so comfortable though. You know, it's like so like. You
I
know.
have leggings. You see me in my leggings when I get in bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. How's the weather?
It's cold outside.
Oh, that's why we're in front of the fireplace.
We're in front of the fireplace, warming
Don't
up.
worry, it'll be warm tomorrow.
But in
Oh.
4 days, it'll be 60 again.
Yeah.
So,
We don't have to worry. It's just 1 week out of the whole year. You know.
such is Texas. I love it.
She had a Christmas tree. Yeah, I did. We had no furniture, but I
Yeah.
did have a Christmas tree. That thing was coming.
Partway Farms.
And it was decorated, guys. It was my.
Stand.
It was very important.
This is postmodernism. Like somehow we all wake up, right? And it's all of a sudden cool to wear yoga pants. It's cool to wear your underwear
Yeah. It's
out to Wally World.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Regardless regardless of how much you weigh on a scale, it's still somehow kosher
yeah.
That's
to
shame.
wear
You know
your
what?
underwear
You're
on your
body
outer.
shaming.
I
No,
am body
you're body
shaming.
shaming.
Oh, that some would be body shamed. Shame them that need to be shamed.
Yeah.
And shame on all y'all.
Gosh, you're plenty.
Shame on all y'all for wearing yoga pants, all right? All y'all, you know who you are.
But so comfortable
All right.
though.
There
you
used
know?
to
And I am judging you. I'm being very
There
judgmental.
used to be a shame. There
Cover
was
it up,
shame. There was shame.
Buttercup.
before.
There was shame. Yeah.
There was shame.
There was shame.
Some
Hey,
things
do
are
a word,
shame.
do a word search in your Bible and look up that word shame. And there used to be shame, but it gets taken away.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what it gets replaced with? Yoga pants. So there you go. If you want to judge a tree by its fruit, well, does the tree bring forth yoga pants? Well, then you know what kind of tree it is.
There you go.
All right?
Sometimes you'd be thankful to see a pair of yoga pants on some people.
For real.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes if you're in those, yeah, there's some spots.
But you know, if you don't know any better, you don't know any better, and that's okay.
Yeah.
The Lord
Yeah.
still.
We all grow.
Yeah.
We
That's
all
right.
been there, done that, and have
Got the
all the
t-shirt.
t-shirts.
Mugs, hoodies.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Mark wants to know, when does the planting season begin?
Right now.
It's right now.
It's
Very soon.
We're being lazy.
Weeks.
We already need the.
Yeah.
We
Like,
already should have had sweet potatoes.
yes, sweet potatoes.
Not in the ground, but in jars and stuff.
Yeah, like the sweet potatoes have to happen,
Yeah.
like now.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like right now.
Yeah, and all the greens and everything coulda, shoulda, woulda happened, but
Right
it just
now.
didn't work out this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, and I would have liked to have had the greenhouse done by now, but
Yeah.
you can't do it all,
You
y'all.
can't do it all. You can't.
I'm a lady, and no matter size or shape, my pants.
I concur.
Yes.
I second that.
Yes, ladies should be ladies. Lancer.
For real.
Oh my.
When did post, I'm telling you, it's postmodern, post-truth.
Well, if you just give it a few years, all the men are going to be wearing the same.
Yeah,
thing.
hey, give it in less than 5 years. I'm gonna predict 1984, Brave New World, right? In less than 5 years, the men will be wearing the yoga pants.
Yeah,
Women probably
It's
Still.
very
won't
close,
even wear
actually.
clothing.
Or
Yeah.
they'll just have the same thing on.
Yeah. I actually saw a couple guys at Walmart today in the Walmart parking lot wearing some pretty tight breeches. Actually. It was,
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
yoga pant
The
like.
boys' new breeches are very tight like a tiger. And nobody wants to see it, y'all.
Yeah.
And
No,
that's
it's
the
so
other
bad.
thing.
It's so
Remember,
bad.
hey, y'all, flashback. Remember the 90s, man? Remember Rambo and Arnold Schwarzenegger and Mark McGuire? And they were roid raging out, okay? I know they were juicing and everything, but these were gigantic hulk of men. right? Now you got Lenny, Squiggy, and the Squig Tones, and they're wearing yoga pants. Squiggy and the Squig Tones. And that's like the modern gen is like
Yeah.
these skinny jeans with
Yeah.
these goofy sneakers.
Yeah.
And it's a bunch of transgender,
the
gender
same
bender.
floppy girl.
Yeah,
haircut.
and the
Yeah.
queer hair and the multicolored queer hair
Yeah,
with
it's,
the whatever postmodern, post-truth.
It's pretty
Nonsense.
It's rough. You just look rough. It looks like a
Yeah.
wreck.
We don't celebrate Christmas, which is what made the Christmas tree thing funny.
It's funny.
Yeah, that's what made it funny.
It's really funny. Yes, that's a funny. That's what the Lord does. He makes things funny.
Oh no, we're not gonna talk about that.
Oh my. Oh, what's next? What's next? What kind of discipline do you believe in raising?
We believe in biblical discipline, and we can
Raising a
leave it
large
there.
family of kids.
Yeah, it works
Yeah.
the best.
We're starting our seedlings
Yeah.
very soon.
And
We're rooting right now.
the discipline comes in just not being lazy. Like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I can't hear you. Did you say yes, ma'am yet? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And then, oh, you're going to say it. Okay, good. Because I would keep
Yeah.
repeating that until you say it. Okay. So that is just part of it, is just the follow through and the not getting lazy. And that's just hard work. And you're tired at the end of the day.
Yeah, I was in a store once, and there was a young lady there, and I don't know, just out of habit, I always call ladies yes, ma'am. I just say yes, ma'am whenever they say anything. She's like, stop saying yes, ma'am. You're making me feel old. She's like, I'm only 20.
Okay,
Sorry.
That's funny. Yeah.
How's the new horse, mother?
The new
I've
horse.
only been over there
Or a
like
huss,
twice.
actually.
We went over there to ride the horse for Texas
Huss.
Mom, and the boys jumped on Texas Mom's horse and rode
And
off
ran
into
away.
the sunset.
Yes.
Yep.
But he's doing good.
We
They're all
lived.
doing good. The boys go over there every day. I've only been over
Not to
there.
ride, sadly, but to check up on them.
Yeah. They try to like make it a goal to ride like once a week, but
Once a week, yeah.
sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't.
Busy life. Busy
But
life.
yeah,
Can't
they're
do
all
it
doing good. All the horses are doing good. Am I starting seedlings right now? No, we're gonna get the greenhouse up. So however that flops, guys, it's not top priority. Right this second, the top priority is the shop. So
Oh, James has got lots of
I
cooking.
think they're cooking right now, actually.
They're actually cooking
Yes.
right
What
now.
are y'all cooking?
and he's gonna
Bacon.
We made pasta.
Oh, pasta.
Oh.
We made pasta with tomato sauce and white sauce.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Sounds good.
They cook.
They cook. And Tom likes to cook too, I guess, so.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Tom's
So-
learning to cook. He's
He
doing
dabbles.
He
in
dabbles
cooking.
in
He
cooking.
dabbles in cooking.
He's a dabbler.
He's a dabbler.
So what else were we talking about? I can't
Kids do
remember.
crave discipline. It's weird. It's like if you just let them run rawshod, they'll like lose their mind, and then when you discipline them, it's like they get a
Yeah.
grasp back on reality, and they're like, "Hey, wait a minute, you love me, and I know it." You know?
And some of it's just the discipline of the day too. Yeah, but I mean, it's this new modern parenting model, and we see it all the time.
Yeah, it's called not parenting.
It's
It's,
like
called
the-
non-existent. It's called I'm your buddy.
They just
Yeah, I'm
follow
your friend.
the kids around and let the kids do whatever the kids
It's super
wanna do.
creepy and it's weird.
And they don't ever take on the role as the parent.
Yeah,
and
they're
I mean,
never a parent.
you know, I feel like we have really good relationship.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I mean, we're really close.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
when you were younger, it was like, hey, we're doing homeschool now. Hey, we're doing this right
Yep.
Mhm.
now. I mean, even still, hey, do you have any laundry? Bring it in. Do this. Do that.
Yeah.
Right? It's kind of like that.
Yeah. And it's just, Yeah.
I say, when he gets married, it's going to be like the best thing in his life because he's going to be like, wow,
Hopefully.
my mom was so strict.
My mom's not harassing me anymore.
This girl's so nice. She doesn't harass me. Unless if he marries a girl like me, and then
Yeah,
she'll
like
harass
Texas
him for
Mom.
the rest of his life.
Oh,
In
let's
which
pray
case,
for Gooba.
I'm prepping him. So
Let's pray
anyway,
for
oh, it
Gooba.
won't even matter. It won't even matter. I'm already prepped.
he's prepped. He's ready for the harassment.
How much land is needed to be self-sufficient? I would say 2 to 3 acres
Yeah.
max.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And part of that's for water storage.
And if you're a meat eater, you can hunt.
Yeah,
You can
hunt or trap.
Trap, or
Trap.
you can lease land somewhere else to run cows or sheep or whatever kind of meat you're growing, chicken, whatever. Maximize your land and build your local community. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you can expand your land. You can expand your availability by just expanding your community, trade, barter, and the likewise whatnot. All right, y'all. We've been on a really long time, and I want to eat dinner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these kids are making dinner
Yeah, I
and
know.
desserts.
And I'm just gonna get off the video and eat fresh food, and it's gonna be amazing.
And if you let them start cooking really, really young,
Oh, yeah.
and they
It's like-
learn how to cook,
It's like the
then they'll feed you when you're old, like us.
teach your kid the
And then when
cook.
you're really old like me, they'll change your diaper.
Nope, not doing
Did you
that.
get that
Oh,
accent?
come on.
Nope.
That's
sorry.
my voice when I wear a diaper.
Just because,
it
right?
kind of sounds like Dr. Fauci.
Oh, okay, okay.
Dr. Fauci.
Oh boy.
All right, y'all. It's been great catching up with y'all too.
Yeah, it was
Glad you could be
awesome.
on Mark,
Yeah,
Mr.
awesome.
Soulless, Chris Olvard, Catherine, Jesus Loving Homesteader, Dixieland Homestead, Amanda's Homestead Journey, Heartway Farms. Who else is on here? Liberty and Justice, Silly Wabbit,
Yep.
Lotus Blossom, Booted Cowboy for You. All right, y'all. Hope you all have a very wonderful evening.
Yep. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. And we'll see you on the next video.
All right.
Bye.